Today I will tell you the story of the famous Mad Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, Sultan Ibrahim I. In the heart of 17th century Istanbul stood the magnificent Ottoman palace, a symbol of power and splendor. Behind these majestic walls, however, a story of instability and fear was unfolding. Sultan Ibrahim had just ascended the throne, surrounded by wealth, courtiers, and a nervous empire. At first, his rule appeared regal and strong. He walked among his guards like a lion in his den, but inside the palace, whispers had already begun. The Sultan grew increasingly obsessed with luxury, spending endless hours in his private chambers and gardens, isolated from the realities of his people. In the council hall, his unpredictable temper shook his advisors. Servants feared his presence, and silence fell wherever he walked. Behind the golden doors, his behavior turned more erratic, casting a long shadow over the palace. While the empire struggled with politics and war, the Sultan drowned himself in pleasure and extravagance. Lavish feasts, music, and silk surrounded him. Rumors spread through the palace like wildfire. His actions became the talk of both the court and the streets of Istanbul. At night he stood on his palace balcony, staring over the city, a ruler consumed by his own power. Storms raged outside, mirroring the unrest growing within the palace walls. Advisors met in secret, afraid yet desperate to act. Eventually, fear turned into resistance. In the bustling markets, people whispered of their discontent. The janissaries gathered, advisors confronted the Sultan, and the once untouchable ruler found himself surrounded, his power slipping away. On a dark night, the palace gates closed on Sultan Ibrahim's reign. The torches dimmed, and silence took over. His rule ended in chaos, and history remembered him not as a hero, but as the Mad Sultan. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more historical tales.